Anybody seen that footage, they was not looking up in there looking to rob nothing. That was a hit, no cap.
Who's originally from Chicago, and he executed 3 people in front of their children in Minneapolis in 2024. Now, this entire murder was caught on tape.
Then why would they release this now and it happened last year? Trying to fearmonger the people and shit.
The victim's home. Alonzo Mingo is a resident of Minneapolis, but Alonzo Mingo was originally from Chicago, and he has an extensive criminal background stemming all the way back from the time he lived in Chicago area. Now, another man that's also involved in this murder robbery is Demetrius Shumpert. Now, Mingo and Demetrius both met back in Chicago, where they both resided at.
But you've known him all the way back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Mingo, during his time in Chicago, he had a total of 5 felony convictions. One of the most serious charges that he had was in 2015 when he was arrested for attempted murder and also aggravated battery with the discharge of a firearm. Now, he would go to jail for the aggravated battery charge, and eventually he would be released out of prison on parole. But he would violate that charge in 2018 while in Minnesota. Mingo, along with a few other men, would be arrested at a BP gas station.
Chicago is such a beautiful ancient city, and they got so much fucking bad rep on this shit because of dumbass Negroes, bro, that hate theyself, walking around don't know who they is, destroying the fucking people, trying to be more of a demon. Send your ass to the demon realm. Go fight with Yusuke and them, then, nigga. Since you want to go to the demon realm, go fight Toguro and them. Fuck you talking about? You niggas want to be in the demon realm so fucking bad, bro. I understand with 21 Savage and Big 10 saying you niggas want to crash and be so tough. You all these aggravated assault and batteries. Go to the war then. Go do something. Niggas on the streets. Like, bro, Chicago, Oakland, Philly, Baltimore, the feds is finna fry y'all shit. Y'all know y'all seen Mac Mula talking about that Bloodhound indictment. Nigga, if you think that's just some Bloodhound shit, you're a fool. Nigga, they finna sweep the whole land so they can build these smart cities.
In which Mingo was accused of selling drugs. During the arrest, police would find a firearm which will come back stolen from Chicago, Illinois. Now, because Mingo's prior convictions, he is not allowed to own any form of firearms. This would lead to Mingo being sent back to prison, this time for 57 months. But eventually, in 2023, he would be out on a supervised release. And not long after being released, he would start working at UPS. But even with this new start on life, Mingo never let go of the street life. And at some point, sometime, only being out for a short while, he would find his way back into the dope game. And that's when he would cross paths with Mario Estrada. Now, Mario Estrada had a history of drug convictions, one in Wisconsin for intent to sell cocaine, and another in Minnesota for 5th-degree drugs. And in the fall of 2023, Mario would be on the radar of authorities of suspected drug trafficking. And in October, Minnesota Ramsey County Violent Crime Enforcement would obtain a warrant and would have Mario under surveillance.
Search warrant. The court documents actually spelling out a months-long investigation into Estrada, who it turns out was being tracked by a violent crime task force for selling illegal narcotics. Detectives followed him across the Twin Cities and found evidence that both he and his wife, Shannon Youngworth, were sending money to Mexico. On January 24th, officers tracked Estrada's truck to a storage facility in Golden Valley and wondered whether that was a spot where he kept the drugs. As for that storage unit, here's what the officers say they found. Several bags of mushrooms, several bags of suspected marijuana, some bags filled with suspected meth, other bags filled with white powder.
Now, also that same month, Alonzo Mingo would quit his job at UPS. Now, it's unclear on how or why, but weeks later, Alonzo Mingo would obtain Mario Estrada's home address. Now, authorities do believe that Mario Estrada had an outstanding drug debt to an unknown party. And whether that was Mingo himself or that third party, Mingo was there to collect that drug debt. But Mingo would not go by himself. He and his friend from Chicago, Demetrius, and Demetrius' brother, Omari, would all get together and decide to go pay Mario a visit. Now, on Friday, January 26, 2024, Mario Estrada, his wife, Shannon Youngworth, and Mario's stepson, Alexander Reyes, were all inside their home with their 2 kids when there was a knock at the door. Outside was Alonzo Mingo dressed up in his UPS outfit, holding an empty cardboard box. Now, when no one answered the door, Mingo would walk away, but that's when Reyes would head out the door and go outside to catch up to Mingo. On camera, you can see them having a brief conversation, and that's when Mingo and Demetrius would pull out a gun and force their way into the house. Moments later, you would see Mari come running up with a ski mask on his face also. Now, as the men were inside the house, they would have sought Reyes.
Don't
and
say
Mingo
Mari,
was
I ain't do shit, nigga. I ain't do shit. I got an alibi. I ain't do shit. Fuck you mean? I remember when I was young, I used to think my name was special. We be thinking we special. You know how many fucking Omaris there is with dreads and shit? You know how many fucking... Like, we are some clones, bro. This life don't be meaning shit like that. I'll just be having small epiphanies like that. Especially, when I do content, like I covered the Omari from Stockton, the one that got killed at the party. The Omari here. My last name Robinson, so the Robinsons that killed the baby in Houston with Ronnie. I'm like, yo, all these fucking clones. Your name and all that don't mean shit. That's some straw man shit. We souls and frequencies and energies. All that names and all that shit don't mean I'm this and I'm that and I'm this. You ain't shit. You a fucking ant on the universe.
Leading the charge. One of the first questions he would ask was where was Reyes' mother's bedroom at?
She's right there.
Now inside the bedroom, you'll see his mother on her camera phone, and immediately she began to yell out to her husband that someone had a pistol on Reyes.
Tienen una pistola a mi hijo. Dos morenos.
She'll eventually get out of the bed, and that's when Mingo barged into the bedroom with Reyes demanding money from Jungwirth. Now, I'm not sure if this door is connected to another room, but as you see in the video, Mingo forces both Reyes and his mother inside this area demanding money. He will also call out Mario by his name.
I know. Hey, Mario, Alberto, come on with the money, man.
And this right here lets you know that this wasn't just some random house that they chose.
Oh yeah, we gonna run in this house and rob them. And bro, people are so stupid. They really was in the comments like, oh yeah, black people and there's black people and it's about skin color. And because I was telling them it's not about skin color, right? I'm telling them that it's shit that be happening that you don't know. But guess the thing, you talking about skin color, but he got hired by some Mexicans or Latinos or the cartel, whoever it is, right? He got hired by your people. So why you wanted to peel his face off, you peel your own people face off, motherfucker. Nigga, Charlie Kirk got tapped by a cracker. What we talking about? Niggas still want to think it's about skin color. That's why you get your ass duped every time. Niggas too. Niggas be thinking, oh, this the plug. I'm about to go fuck with the plug. Nigga, you're exposable. You're Franklin Saint. Nigga, you're Ricky Ross. You're Rick Ross. Ricky Ross. Freeway Ricky Ross. You're a fucking, we're using you, nigga.
This was a targeted attack. Now, while pleading for her life, somehow was able to call 911 and leave the line open.
911, what's the address for your emergency? Hello?
Afterwards, Mingo would then drag the mother, Jungsworth, into the living room, demanding the money. Now, in the kitchen area is Omari holding a gun to Mario Estrada. Now, it's hard to see what is going on off camera, but there seems to be some type of safe that the mother is pointing at, claiming that the money is inside of there. So eventually she opens it up, and you can hear Mingo being upset about how much money was inside there.
Open. Where is that? This ain't all. So I gotta survive.
All the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
But moments later, there's a gunshot coming from the kitchen. Mario Estrada is shot in the head by Amari Shumpert. Now, this is when the gunmen run into the kitchen to see what was going on. Now, while they do this, Shannon Jungsworth...
It wasn't even a dude. This nigga just did that shit just because he thought he was cool. Stupid ass little boy. So you can rap about it.
Run back to the bedroom, like, and Mingo would follow directly behind her. And inside the bedroom, as she could be heard crying out and screaming, Mingo would point the gun to the back of her head and shoot her. Heading back into the kitchen area, you can see the gunman scrambling inside of the kitchen. And moments later, one of the men shoot Reyes in the head. And they begin to go through the cabinets still looking for this money. But eventually, all three men would flee the scene. Now, because the 911 line was still open, officers would arrive moments later to find a horror scene. Once the officers begin their investigation, they will realize that the family had cameras all over the home. and they would obtain this footage. Also, they would be able to grab the license plate number off Alonzo's car from a nearby pole outside. And with the license plate number, the detectives will put out a bolo for Mingo's car. And at around 3 p.m., Mingo will be pulled over by patrol officers and will be arrested. Officers would find Mingo's cell phone, which he attempted to toss out the car before being pulled over. Also, while searching the vehicle, officers would find a backpack which contained a brown UPS uniform and vest. Mingo will be charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. Weeks following Mingo's arrest, both brothers Amari and Demetrius would also be charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder. And by April of 2024, all 3 men will be indicted by a grand jury for these murders. It will be nearly a year before the trials will take place. And in fall of 2025, Alonzo Mingo will be the first up. And during Mingo's trial, it was revealed that forensics found DNA
every fucking rap song he ever listened to went through his head when he pulled that trigger. I already know with his neck tied and the dreads, and I seen a video of him rapping. He was like, yeah, with the money, boom. You don't even know what the fuck you doing. The nigga probably pop out, what the fuck was that? He can't say what the fuck you shoot him for, so he probably like, fuck, now you gotta kill everybody. They probably went there to get the money. Now I'm thinking about it, because I thought the dude that was like Lonzo, whatever the dude name is, Mario, I thought the nigga that was like, hey yo Mario, I thought he was shooting everybody, and everybody was, and then the other 2 dudes was just sitting there. But the little Omari nigga popped him first. He popped the first nigga. He probably just shot him just cause impulse, like on some stupid ass shit. Just boom, like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying when not Furious. I'm thinking Furious Styles, nigga. Nigga, that's Trey Daddy off of that Furious Styles, nigga. That's Larry. Your name is Larry. If you know, you know. That's Lawrence Fishburne. No, I'm thinking of fuck, what's his name, bro? Anyway, Lucius. I'm thinking of Lucius off 50 Cent and Give It Without Trying when he was trying to shoot the motherfucker. If you don't show me where the money at, 50 Cent like, nigga, come on with your dumb ass. Come on. Fuck you doing? That shit doesn't get us no money. You doing that. I'm gonna shoot him. 50 Cent, boom, nigga, come on, nigga. He like, fuck, you don't let me do nothing. Your dumb ass on trying to shoot the kid for no reason. Yeah, this shit was goofy, bro.